What is up, guys? Dylanrhyne here, bringing you another episode of Dylan's AdventureCraft. Hope you guys are having a mind-tastic day. I'm having a great day myself. So in the last episode, we worked... Oh, little sneak peek there. In the last episode, we worked over at Villager Island. If you saw the stream that we did Tuesday, we actually changed that design. So go check that out if you haven't seen that. I think it looks a lot better now. But yeah, so also I did not put any videos out last week. I wasn't feeling quite well, so I just didn't put any videos out. But we are back now, so I haven't gone anywhere. But today, I want to try to work on a portal room. And as you can see, we've got a pretty big portal here. So I want to do something kind of like I did in my series or season 1. I think that's what I want to do here. So I have cleaned out an area here and moved the portal from upstairs to here. And this does link up to the same spot in the Nether, which is good, as you can see here. So we are in the Nether hub. But yeah, so we're mostly going to be working over at the base, working on this Nether portal room. Pretty excited. Hopefully this turns out pretty good. I think it will if we do the same design that I did in my single player season 1. So I think that's what we're going to do. What I'm going to go ahead and do is get some stuff put up. I want to do some kind of design. I'm not 100% sure just yet how I want to do this, but I'm not sure. I know in our first series we used, I think, concrete, and we also used purple blocks, if I'm not mistaken. I think I want to use some crying obsidian. We might use some purple, and then we're also going to use some purple concrete as well. I believe this could change. We'll see what happens. But I'm going to go ahead and get started on the design here, and I'm going to come back and kind of show you what we're going for here. And hopefully it'll make sense, and hopefully everything will start to look pretty decent and look pretty good in this area. Alright guys, so I think before we start working on the portal room there, I think we are going to use purple blocks. The only reason is because we can get stairs and stuff out of this. We can't do that with concrete and the crying obsidian. So I think I am going to get probably a few stacks here, probably like 3 or 4 stacks, just in case we decide to do something else with it also. But yeah, I think it's going to be better if we use purple, just because of the stairs and the slabs and stuff like that. For the what I'm wanting to do with it, it would be a lot easier and would make a lot more sense. So I think that's what we're going to do. I'm gonna gather, like I said, 3 stacks or so here, and then we'll head back over. I'm gonna work on that a little bit, and then we'll see how it's looking. If it's looking pretty good, then we'll continue on with that. If not, we'll try to think of something else. But I'm pretty certain that this is gonna look pretty decent. So let me grab just enough of this stuff here. We'll head back over to our base, and we'll start working on it from there. Alright guys, I think this is what we're going to go for. I'm going to grab these blocks really quick. There we go. We're going to do something like this. So this portal frame will be hidden, but then we're going to have 3 of these circular things. I don't know what you want to call them. There's going to be one here, one there obviously, and one here. And that's just going to be kind of like a center point to point us into the portal. Kind of like a gateway looking thing. Like I said, if you have seen my previous season, season 1 of Dylan's AdventureCraft, then you'll know exactly what we're making. If not, then just sit back and relax. This is something really cool that, or I believe that it's really cool, that I came up with a long time ago. It's been over 3 years, and excuse me, and I really do like this idea. So I think this is what we're going to go with. What I'm going to do now, is I'm just going to go ahead and try to build up these other circle pillar thingy majigs. I don't know what you want to call them. But as you can see, it's just pretty much a circle. It's 3 here, 2 of the stairs, then 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, and then I put stairs on the back just to make it look a little more circular. We will probably have to make some more stairs, but it's pretty simple to make the stairs because we've got the stone cutter now, so I can just come in here and make as many stairs as I need. So fairly simple, pretty easy, nothing really major to it. So I'm going to go ahead and build these 3 rings, which is what we're going to call them. And then once I do that, we'll come back and we'll try to figure out a design for the rest of the room here. I don't think we will spend the whole episode in here, but we should be able to finish this today. So just sit back, relax, and let me get these other pillars in. Once I do, we'll come back and we'll work on finishing up the rest of the room. All right, there we go. So we've got the rings in. I think I'm going to push these walls, this wall and this wall back 2 more, but we've got the rings in there. They look good. I took out the bottom pieces here just because I didn't like how it was just like a 9x9 and a 9x9 of the crying obsidian there. I think this looks a little bit better. It's like they're kind of attached to it, so I think that's kind of cool. But what I'm going to do, I extended the ceiling a little bit. I had to make the portal just the smidgest bit bigger. Smidgest. What kind of word is that, Dylan? Come on. But we're going to, like I said, make this a little bit bigger, and we're dealing with a ravine back here. It's quite annoying. Yeah, really quite annoying here. But we are going to just fill this in. I need to get back here and light some of this up. That's what I really need to do, but I will do that at some point. But yeah, we do need to make this just a little bit bigger on the sides. I think it just has to do with depth. These rings are so big that it looks like it takes up more of the room, and we don't want the room to be taken completely up by the rings. So we are going to take these sides just a little bit and shave them down just the smallest bit here. And I'm going to do the same thing on both sides, and then we are going to try to figure out some kind, like I said, a design here. I don't know exactly what I want to go with just yet. I do want to use the same block palette that I was talking about. We'll have to see how the concrete looks because it might clash a little bit, but at the same time, it might be okay. It might be okay. We'll see. But I am going to have to shave this down some just to make the room look just a little bit bigger. I will show you. Give me 1 second and let me do this the cheaty way here. There we go. All right. Or the lazy way, I should say. But if you look on this side, there's not a whole lot of room. But if I take it out just 2 more blocks, it makes so much more space and makes just that much more difference. So that's what we're doing here, just to give this room a little bit bigger of a feel. And we've got plenty of room in our mega base, so we can do this as much as we want. Actually, we can't go this way too far, but we've got plenty of space. We got the bedroom over there at some point, but we're not going to run into the bedroom. We don't have to worry about that. We will have to take, I think, these sides, these walls down 1 more just for placing in the blocks that we want. But I do want this to be kind of a dark build, so we will be using some of the black stone also because black really kind of just goes with anything, so I'm not worried. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. We just broke our pick because I'm running my mouth. Oh my god. Okay, good thing we've got like tons of picks and they're super easy to come by since we've got the villagers now. But okay, that kind of stinks. Maybe I just need to stop talking and shave these sides down. And then we'll come back and figure out what we're going to do with the designing of the sides. Good gracious, Dylan. Come on. Oh. So guys, we did get all of the floor over there dug out, but before we go back over there, there's one thing that I wanted to say before I forgot. There was this girl, her name is Riley Clemmer, and I said that I would give a shout out to her. So in episode 3 or 4 of this series, I believe it was, I was mining diamonds, and I told everyone in the chat or everyone to comment how many diamonds they thought I would get after I mined them. And she was the only person that commented, and she actually got really close. I think she was like 2 or 3 or 4 off. So I do want to give her a shout out. Good job, Riley Clemmer, on getting that right. You will be getting a oh god, voice crack. That was whoa, that was really bad. You will be getting a prize. So just go ahead and comment in one of my videos when you see this, letting me know that you are still watching and that you are still subscribed, and you will be getting a prize for getting that super close to correct. So I just wanted to say that really quick. I wanted to get that out before I forgot. Looks like we are getting some mobs to spawn in here, so we will have to fix that. A bunch of this stuff will have to be lit up. I already knew that, but as you can see, we've gotten a bunch of this dug out here, and I actually dug out the bottom. So I think we're going to start with the bottom. I think that's a good place to start. We are going to make this, so we're going to have to dig this out here and make this kind of a bridge-like structure. I'm just going to use the crying obsidian for that. Actually, you know what? I think we're going to use some blackstone. That's what we're going to use because I can get some stairs out of using blackstone. So I believe that's what we're going to do. So let's go ahead and we're going to pick all this up and let's head over there and let's get some blackstone going. And that way we can get some kind of bridge structure or something here just to make this look like it's standing up. We should have some blackstone. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so we got a good bit of blackstone. I think we're going to use the regular blackstone instead of using the polished blackstone like we've been using. I think that will be a little bit better. It'll go a little better because we don't want it to be super structural like that is there, but we'll see. If it doesn't turn out to be the way that I want it to, then we will fix it. But anyway, so we are going to, let's go ahead and take this out and put in some crying obsidian here, and we'll take these out for now so we can see what we're doing. And we just want to make some kind of structure here to hold this up. If I can place these in the correct area here, just like that, and just like that, and then we'll just bring this down into the ground, something sort of like this. There we go. Yeah, some kind of beam to hold this up, and I think we're going to do this every one. I can't really see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So every 5th block, technically every 6th block here. That way it will have some sort of structure to it. And I think that will look a whole lot better. There we go. And then we are going to just have this go straight across like that. And do the same thing here. This won't be an area that we really go to, so you're really not going to see this. But I think this will really just help out the build that much more. So let's go ahead. Let's see. Let's do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's pretty close. This one over here, we will only have it come out one side, just like this. Perfect. Because technically it would be enclosed in this area into the portal structure itself, and it would have way more support than being over there on that side. So we'll do something just like that, and then we'll put a block there, and then we'll do the same thing right here as well. So there we go. We'll do this the correct way. There we go, and put one here and one there, and then we need some stairs up at the top. Now, I might end up changing these out just because it does look kind of funky with these. If we use the polished, let's see if that would look any better. It might actually look quite a bit better. So let's check it out. Hopefully we don't get attacked here too bad. There we go. We are getting... God, one of these guys hurts so bad. That is just absolutely insane. I feel like they shouldn't be able to hurt you that much. It's just like a piece of jello. Right? I mean, it's just a piece of jello, technically. All right, so let's try this out. Let's see if this looks any better. I think it might actually look better. This is what we're doing with trial and error, trying to figure this out. See what we like here. Well, come on, there we go. All right, do that. Bring this up just like this. Let's take this one out as well. And we'll bring that right across. Pick these guys up. Do like that. That there. Put that there, that there, and that there. And then one more here. Like that. Yeah, that actually looks better. I think we're gonna go with that. We got a creeper incoming. We need to light this place up because it's terrible. I'm probably going to do that in a second. So I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, I'll probably just go ahead and do that. We're going to go ahead and light that up. And I'm going to fix all of this so that this looks correct. Alright, I got this bottom layer cleared out here. So what I think we're going to start with is placing down a bunch of the regular just black stone. I'm going to have to place torches down as I go here, just so we don't have anything spawn. I forgot to light it up there, which I will do in a second. But I think what I'm going to do is just go ahead and cover this whole area here in just regular black stone. And then we can come back and kind of texturize it and put in some other blocks. I got a good bit of blocks over there that I'm going to end up using. As you can see here, so we got regular purple concrete powder, purple concrete, blackstone stairs, blackstone slabs, regular blackstone walls, crying obsidian, and black and purple carpet. And I think that's gonna make a pretty cool design here. We kind of want to go with some kind of like broken area. The lore behind this is that the purple concrete and the crying obsidian is kind of the power source that powers the portal. I think that's just kind of a cool idea altogether, and I think that'll be really fun to kind of design and to go around. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fill in this whole floor here, and this time I'm going to remember to light it up there so that we don't have creepers and stuff spawning on our heads, which is super annoying. So I'm gonna do that. It won't take too long. Then we'll come back and we'll kind of just start texturizing the area a little bit. All right, so there we go. We got the floor in. So what I'm gonna do is kind of just make some sort of cracks and stuff like that into the floor. And then we're going to just dig down one block here. You can see how close we are to bedrock, so we got to be careful. And I'm gonna just dig this down just one block. There's a couple areas that I messed up here, but that is okay. Like that area there. Got some here that we need to fill in just a little bit. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that looks good. That looks good. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put in this purple concrete. And this purple concrete is going to be kind of the crack in the area here. And then around this, we're going to mix in some crying obsidian just to kind of show that this area has been cracked up some. And it is kind of spreading throughout the area, which I think is really, really cool. Just like this. There we go. So we've got some areas that have been broken up and got some cracks in them. And then how we're going to add in some lighting is we're going to use the carpets here in various different locations. So like we'll say here we will have a torch, put a torch there, and then we'll have some like purple there. And then maybe over here we'll have another torch, and then we'll put a little bit of carpet there, and so on. You kind of get the idea of what we're going with here, just to make this lit up, and we won't have to use so many torches around here. But we're also going to build up some areas too, so we don't want this just to be flat, because then that's no fun. That doesn't give it any texture. So we do want to kind of build these areas up some. Kind of put in some stairs in different locations here, maybe even put in some slabs in various spots. We'll put some slabs there, maybe a slab here and here, and then just kind of mix it up just a little bit. As you can see, it kind of just fills in the area, makes it look kind of ruined. But yeah, that's kind of what we're going for here. Nothing too crazy. Just a little bit of an area, you know, that looks like it's over time been broken up and kind of just degraded, really. And when we get up here, you'll be able to catch that glimpse of it being cracked in the floor, which I think is really cool. And then once we get rid of some of these torches, it will light it up. We will also be putting in some of the black carpets around the area too, just to give it that little extra vibe of stuff has just kind of been decaying and changing over time. So, oops, we can't do that there. That's fine. We could put one here though. Yeah, so just little things like that that really just helps the area, makes it look a little bit cooler. So I'm gonna go throughout this whole area down here and just kind of break it up, put in some more cracks in various locations, and just kind of build it to make it look really cool and cracked up and stuff like that. Basically, you can get the idea without me having to say cracked and stuff 500,000 times. But yeah, so let me go through here. I'm gonna add in just a couple more areas here where it has been cracked, and see, I said it again, and then we will go from there. Sweet, check it out. So we got the floor done here. I did forget to put in some of the crying obsidian, so I had to go back and do that. And then I decided, instead of using the regular concrete as the main block for the cracks, I decided to use the powder because it's got more texture. It goes more with the carpets with the texture, so I decided to use those instead. But yeah, we did that. We put in some walls. Everything's looking pretty good. I really like it. Now, doing the walls in here, I'm not sure if we're going to do the exact same thing. Obviously, we can't do these, but I might do something more uniform. I'm not 100% sure just yet what I want to do. I'll probably just do one whole wall, show you guys, and then I'll finish doing the rest of it. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and put in some stairs here, and we're going to have some kind of like barrier to protect us from falling down. That's what I want to do here, so we are going to try to do that. If I can get these placed just right, there we go. And we're just going to go all the way down through here and do the same thing on both sides. Here we go. I had to push the portal back one more block just so that we could texturize this back wall. So that's why that looks like that. But anyway, now we're going to use the polished walls, I guess you could say. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then let's actually do 3. So 1, 2, 3. We'll do one here. And then 1, 2, 3. And we will probably get rid of those. We'll see how it looks. I'm not 100% sure on how this is going to look just yet. Yeah, I don't know if I really like that. I kind of like how it stays together. So we might have to do something here with these. I think this will actually be a stair here. So let's put that there, and then we'll do here, and then we'll do a wall here. We'll do like that. Yeah, that should be fine. I think I'm going to change these out also. Well, if I put in the stairs here, then you won't be able to see that, right? No, you won't be able to see that. Okay, so that works just as good. So we'll do that, and then we'll put in that and put in that, and then we're going to just bring some chains. Ooh, chains don't connect. That's right. Okay, so we will have to use just regular full blocks. That is fine. That should not be an issue. So we will just do regular full blocks here. I forgot that we got to do these a certain way. We'll do like this. And this will just be some kind of protective barrier here for us, so that we don't fall off. There we go. So we'll do that. And then we'll place these. We'll do that. And then we'll put the chains in here. And then we'll probably just put lanterns or something like that. I don't have any on me, but we'll probably put them just on top of these, which will be perfectly fine. Here we'll have to do something kind of like this, just so it looks like we've got a barrier here as well. But that's fine. I think that'll look just fine like that. So there we go. We'll do that. We'll break this guy. We'll put in some stairs here, just like this. And then we'll put a block, and some chains there. And then we'll put in, obviously, the lamps or the lanterns. Yeah. So that looks all right. I think that looks fine. What we could do is change these out here like this. Break these guys. I'm just kind of testing as we go here. And then we could put in the regular ones like this. There we go. Do that one. Do that one. There we go. And then we can break these guys and just have the chains go straight across, which might look a little better, honestly. Yeah, I think that will be better. So we'll do something like this, and look there, we had just enough. Perfect. And honestly, we could probably just connect them up here as well. So we will have to make 2 more, which shouldn't be an issue. I do have some iron, and we should be able to make exactly 2 more, if I'm not mistaken. We'll do that, and then we'll make 2. Perfect. All right, so we'll throw these guys in here, and then I should have grabbed some lantern, but that's okay. All right, and we'll do something like that, and that will be our barrier, and then this will probably just come up something like this, just to have that barrier in there as well, and bring this right back like that. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so that is that. Now what I'm going to do is exactly what I said. I'm going to just go ahead and redo these walls here. You can walk over these pretty easy, actually. That's okay. We're going for aesthetics. Whatever. But yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and do some kind of wall design on one of these sides here. And then once I finish that, we'll come back, we'll look at it, and then I'll do the rest to all the other walls, and then we'll have to figure out something for the ceiling. You know, guys, I really shouldn't let building and designing get the best of me, because then I just start and don't stop and really don't record as much as I should. But we are running kind of low on this episode, so I went ahead and just finished the room. As you can see, the room is now finished, and I think it looks really good. So we're going to go over a couple different aspects here, and then we're going to do one more thing for this episode. But as you can see, I got the crying obsidian in the back. This does step down. I'm going to keep it like that because I don't want to be able to see the obsidian. And right about here, you can't see it. You kind of see it on the side, so I could move it out, which I might do. But the bottom and the top, you really can't see. So that's how I like it. Now, we're going to like that in a second. But I forgot to say, the whole floor down here, I checked it, and it is fully mob-proof. So I've got the carpets and the lights and slabs and walls and stuff in just the right places so that we don't have anything to spawn down here. It's a little bit of stuff there, but so I did the walls. I put in the polished blackstone and some cracked polished blackstone, and then if you look behind this, we've got the crying obsidian, and then wherever I have crying obsidian on the left and right or the bottom and the top, I have the regular purple concrete. And then all the other spots, I have the powder. So that was kind of like the rule that I used there. And then we've got the magenta stained glasses in front of it, which I think looks really good. And the lure behind this, is that all of the power for the portal comes from the earth. So that's why we did all this down here with the concrete powder, and the crying obsidian. And it gets pulled from the core, goes up the walls here, and it goes all the way across, and then we'll get up here. Excuse me. We'll get up here, and it just all flows this way, and it flows straight into the portal here, so straight into the portal frame over here on both sides. We've also got it down here at the bottoms and stuff too, as you can see. So that's just kind of the lure behind it. The power comes from the core, or from the earth. It gets ran through this chamber, through the walls, and then that's what powers the portals. So I think that's really cool. We've got the carpets up there that keeps anything from spawning up there. We've got carpets here just in case. Well, it makes it look a little better, gives it a little bit of divided here, but it also keeps any slimes from spawning if they can spawn over here. I haven't seen any, but I don't know. And yeah, so I think it looks really, really good. The ceiling here, we got the crying obsidian, and it's kind of indented in, as you can see, with the stairs here. And then we just did the ceiling the same we did the walls, and then put some crying obsidian in the corners just to break it up and give it that little bit extra aspect to it. So let's go ahead and light this portal so that we can get this place a rolling. Let's grab this right here. Sorry, my throat. This is a new day for me, so I just got up not too long ago, so that is why my throat is acting a little funny. But let's go ahead and like this guy, and let's take a look at it. Oh yeah, check that out. That looks sweet. I really do like that. I think that looks really good. We got the crying obsidian. It's dripping from the ceiling. Oh yeah, this looks really good. I really like this. So what we're going to do to finish up this episode is we are actually going to go get rid of some of these levels down here. We lost a pick in this episode, so I'd like to get a new pick and then probably just put some enchantments on some books and stuff like that, because I don't want to die and lose all these levels. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some books here. I don't think I have any. No. So we're going to get some leather, and then we're going to go grab some sugarcane and paper, and we're going to make some books and make ourselves a new pick. So I'm going to grab some of this stuff, and then I will meet back up with you guys in just a few moments here. Alright, so I think we should get a few things over here from the village area first. Let's check on these guys and see what they can give us. Efficiency 2 and breaking 2. Efficiency 3. This guy has fortune 1, and we don't have a guy there. Okay, so we will need a couple things here. Let's see if we do have a few emeralds, and I do have some books. So let's go ahead and get some books here. Okay, this guy's got unbreaking, but it doesn't look like he is fixed any of his trays just yet for some reason. That's kind of interesting. That's fine. Unbreaking's the least of my worries right now. Okay, we do need a silk touch, so let's grab a silk touch. This guy, I think he has efficiency, so we'll have to wait on him. This guy's got mending, so let's grab a mending book. And then we had this guy over here that could give us the unbreaking. So maybe we do this. Maybe we grab 2 of these and we can put them together. That might just work. So let's do that. We'll throw that and that together. Is it any cheaper if I do it this way? No, that's fine. Okay, so we've got efficiency 3, unbreaking 3. So let's go ahead and put mending on this guy. And let's go ahead and put silk touch on this guy. And then I think we'll just wait on him to change back. I did that in a stream and I had left the area. Thank goodness he stayed. These guys are the same way. And this one too, I think. Yeah. Because these guys, their pumpkins trades were getting up to like 30 pumpkins, and we had to fix that. So I'm going to wait on this guy right here. We're going to get an efficiency book, and then we will head over to the end and get rid of these levels that we have here. Oh, look, there we go. Okay, so he is pretty high on his trades. That is fine, though. I think I'm actually going to go for it. I'm going to go ahead and take some of these emeralds because I am going to come back here at some point and just fix all of those myself and make that a little bit bigger. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab, can I get 2 of these? I can. Perfect. All right. So let's go ahead and throw these in there. And then we can put this guy. It looks like we're going to end up using all of our levels anyway. But that's fine. Efficiency 5 and breaking 3, mending, and silk touch. And that takes 20 levels. So, yeah, there's really no point in even going and doing the levels anymore. But I'm glad that we got that. We could, however, make this a, what is it, a netherite. So I might go do that really quick. Go grab some netherite. And then we'll make it netherite. And then I think we'll end off the episode there. Hello, beautiful. How are you doing? Oh, man. Got the netherite ingot. Oh, so beautiful. Oh, sorry. I didn't know y'all was back. Okay. Anyway, just ignore that. All right. So let's go ahead and put this in here. There we go. Okay. So we've got us a new pick, a new silk touch pick. There we go. We'll add that to our collection. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Actually wasn't too bad. It didn't take me too long. And I have no TNT, so I just ran back and forth and got some. But guys, I think that's pretty much going to do it for this episode. I really do hope you enjoyed. I really like our portal rune. This is awesome. We're going to be using this all the time. Obviously, I've got to get to the Nether and to other places via the Nether. So this is just, oh man, I really do like this. This is probably one of my favorite builds I've done so far, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. Also, like I said, I might push that portal back to the left and right. We'll see. I'm not sure yet, but like I said, that's pretty much going to do it, guys. I really do hope you enjoyed. If you did, please just hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and hit that notification bell so you get notified when I put out another video. But that's going to do it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. This has been Dylanrhyne, and I am out.